You got LSU. Who should I get? You smell like Twitch.
Twitch. I don't even got Twitch.
Oh. Three. Yo, chat. You said what? I don't know what you got. You look like you got LSU. Cause I could go Miami. But I think I know where I'm about to go. I think I'm about to go Florida. I'm not trolling though. Oh wait, I'm in the Aces. I didn't say Wake Forest. I said Florida. I got this, bro. When do you think the game will be over? First quarter?
Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see,
let's go!
The #9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get
and we kick him off.
The Gators will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Using his legs, it's Durham. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but That usually equals a first down every couple carries, so don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Hand off from the gun.
Yeah.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The
Oh
coaches
my God, good
are riding
pass.
you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game.
I had everything
This
but that.
crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
What that, bro?
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger.
Lacey. Yeah, number 2.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He leaves it with his back. And he makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent.
Oh, it's out.
What?
The offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to
It's
them.
square. It's double. You gotta double tap it.
Hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground. The offense recovered its own fumble. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier.
Come on, man.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my God, bro. I'm like right there.
Take it to the end zone. Touchdown LSU. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Got a black kicker.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming after it. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Oh, get up the field.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. And it's picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was. And because of the late throw, they're able to come up with the interception.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout.
Bro, come on. Like, in triple coverage.
Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence. And
I
you
gotta
just get
help
a little bit
out,
louder.
man.
You seem like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
It's a draw. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. LSU quick to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus.
Why?
The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you've got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Feeling some heat.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Complete pass,
Jesus
Christ.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. Fourth down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. First down and 10. They go to the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Trying to impose their will with
Oh my God.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Quarterback will audible. Wants to throw. It's Glagway. Release to the back. Oh, he makes the catch.
Nice job by the running back there on that angle route against zone coverage. He wasn't in a hurry. He was able to sort of find the soft spot in the defense and just gear down, make himself an easy target.
And the Gators with the 1st and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll go to the ground.
Oh my God.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball.
A shot toward the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Keeps looking downfield.
Oh, got him late.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
On 4th down, going to the air. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass.
Ooh,
This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants.
Time to take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. He's loose down the middle. And
got a running back, though.
Couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like
Right,
this, a
literally,
running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollack.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
At the 35, he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll fire to
Bro, what? He didn't float that? That's unfortunate.
And
He didn't float that.
Reverse skate in a hurry and takes it to the 46.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open, throw me the ball, throw my hand in the air. You know what? That pick, it goes in the quarterback stats, not the receivers.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
I mean, these
He was supposed to float that over.
Fast.
There, that was perfect, shit.
Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the right.
Thank you.
What a snag by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. And
It's actually kind of crazy that he caught up.
But on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception.
And he breaks into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Scanning the field. It's Flagway. Rifles it down the middle. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Comes out throwing on first down. He'll take another shot here. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Florida! Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. One more snap coming before halftime. Going up top on first down. Firing deep. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Looking for more room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
Oh, I need this.
LSU
Need
will
this
put
board.
foot to leather to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback checking the play. Off play action. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. On on 3rd and short. They'll ride the running back here. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Shakes off the defender. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field, but the gamble paid off.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to snap it quickly. Looking for a man.
Wait, what?
That's a right ball.
Wait, what? What? Wait. Bro, what?
Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. They've been running it, but now the pass. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Behind his big tight
3rd
end.
and inches.
That completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll go with a give to the big tight end on 3rd and short. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Gators in the hurry up, keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That turned out to be a free play with the offsides penalty. They'll wave it off and the touchdown counts. On to attempt the try. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll call for the fair catch here.
No, we need something on defense, man. I don't know what it is. We got to get right.
The big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Got a good one going here, all tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. And the ball's out there after it. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got a man. It's Lacey. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Because the QB anticipated that curl route
It
so
really
well, he
should be.
got it to his receiver early against zone coverage. He had space to work with. After he caught the ball, he was able to make a guy miss, move the chains.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
From the gun, the ground game.
Oh my God, what?
And they'll
I didn't get you right there.
after he rips off a huge play. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Across the 25, he's got room.
What the?
Touchdown
Like what?
LSU.
Just run straight
They
through.
move on top here in the fourth. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Gators sending the offense back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page.
He'll take a deep shot here. Already toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to throw, it's Flagway. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Gators want to crank the tempo. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Hey, bro, what? Bro.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some
Like,
RPO,
come
they were going
on.
to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too,
Hey,
because you need a
you
touchdown.
dropped
Now, it's
that.
fourth and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but Depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Lets it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gator.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere
Like, that's
else.
so crazy, bro. This man is the greatest running back ever.
Flying out to the left. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They wasted no time on that drive, got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took
Hey,
advantage of it, but you
damn.
got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Flagway. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pulls it in on the right. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Florida. What a catch and run for 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally.
Bro, like, come on, give me a break. Give me a break, dude.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Durham. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
He caught it, bro. He caught that.
How about the offense?
Bruh. Come on.
I'm giving you the ball back with a chance to go tie this game, go win this game. Nope. Gets the 1st down. The game is officially, well, not yet, but I'm just going to run the ball a couple more times. I'm going to let that thing run out.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. The offense coughs it up.
Like, come on, we can't pick up the ball.
A rather anticlimactic way to celebrate the win. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact. And every player, there are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more. And it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so.
I can't believe I lost that. I just lost my streak. I was on like a 10-game streak on y'all. So I can't believe I just lost that. I lost it. Oh, my man can pick up the ball. You can send another one if you want to. Sure. Alright. Go ahead. And then barely no. Sometimes it itches. I have human emotions.
Okay.